Hi everyone, I hope you all. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into XRP once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big up to CoinsKid crew. So right now, what you do want to see this week is a close above that key level resistance just there. Okay, because what that would start to do is confirm a higher high structure. Because at the minute we've got a low, we've got a higher low, and we've got that high just there. Okay, so we're trying to get to that high. But one thing, you know, you could wick up to that, but as long as you close above that you're confirming a higher high. Okay, and that's really, really bullish. So that's a nice statement from XRP because you've got a low, you've got a high, you've got a higher low, and you've got a higher high at play here, you know, and at that point, you know, potentially wick up and then come down and do another swing high, swing low. As long as you're retaining the upwards trajectory here for XRP, you're bullish basically, and you're looking to retrace. And you can see that this is a nice little pattern that's beginning to form on the weekly, you know, but we want to see that close above that key level resistance. Now that key level resistance sits at, I'll tell you exactly what that is, that sits at 08061. So get the close above that, currently trading at 08347. Get the close above that this week would be amazing because you'll be closing above the EMAs as well, and that's absolutely golden if XRP can do that. So if we take a look on the daily time frame here, I'm going to show you at the minute, you know, there is a bit of a pattern that's emerging here. We've got these other patterns that I've shown you, you know, you've got your horizontal, you've got your inverse head and shoulders, but there is a potential just there. Look at this level of resistance that you keep running into with these wicks. Okay, look at that body close and open just there. Yeah, so just there is a key level resistance that you're struggling to get through, but what you're doing is you're holding support coming up the stairs, and you're currently running into the resistance like that. Okay, and you've got these EMAs coming up, which is going to force a break. This is what happens if you keep bouncing off the EMAs, the support, it forces you up, and if you keep running into resistance, it forces you down basically. Look, you're coming down, resistance, 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 and then you pop out. Look at that, and then you come down, you hold support, and then boom, you start to come back up. Now this is a beautiful little pattern where you're coiling up inside of. Okay, so you're getting really, really close to the apex again of this particular price compression. Okay, because it calls up, and then you get a reaction basically. So this is called an ascending triangle. It does have a breakout target from there to there, and you can see that if you do start to break out this level of resistance, boom, you're up there and you're on that wick. So this is a very tradable event that's coming for XRP, because if you start to close above this level of resistance, I do think you're going to see a beautiful explosion up to that level of resistance right there, at which point you start to reject, come back down in a retracement, and you're creating this large inverse head and shoulders pattern that I've been badgering on about for so long. And if you start to look, you know, if you drop a level of resistance in there on that wick like that, you know, wherever it is, you're creating a massive W double bottom pattern as well, and a large ascending triangle, which is a very, very strong reversal pattern. And again, coil up towards the apex before you start to explode and break out, you know, and you've got that explosive breakout there of $1.78, I think, off that pattern, you know. So it's all patterns in patterns, and we're creating this beautiful structure, but we do need to see this high broken. Now this breakout target here of this ascending triangle basically does give you a breakout target above that high, which is amazing because you're taking out that high and you're confirming that higher high structure that I'm talking about. But you are going to run into resistance, you are going to retrace, it's normal, you know, but as long as you can retrace and hold support, and you know, you don't come back down and sweep these lows, XRP is looking really, really good. Okay, so fingers crossed everybody. You know, we've bottomed out, and right now we're coming up the stairs, and we're going to get some beautiful trades in front of us, because if XRP starts to close above that, you're in a breakout target. You're already in a technical target to 101 basically, but you've got a little explosion there, a little wick up to that, where I do think you run into resistance, start to retrace. Okay, and everyone gets really bearish. Oh shit, it's a bear market, but you know, you're just moving up and down the stairs. So that's a massive level of resistance I want to see XRP close above on the daily, because if you do start to close above that, you're going to be in a technical break target to that, roughly that, about 105 it is where this wick is, and at that point you potentially get rejected. TP point with your trade as well, because that is a beautiful little trade of around about 23% run into resistance, and at that point start to come back. Okay, and you can open a short of that with a stop loss obviously as well. This is what we do. I teach you all the tricks basically. You can do all this on Bybit. Okay, there's an amazing sign up bonus. Don't over leverage, always use stop losses. Happy trading everybody, take care, back soon with another update on XRP. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.